Dennett, Darwin's Dangerous Idea, Evolution and the Meanings of Life. In Darwin's Dangerous Idea, Evolution and the Meanings of Life, Dennett discusses the implications of Charles Darwin's theory of evolution and its impact on various disciplines. Understanding evolution is crucial in grasping the complex connections of life, and it sparks intriguing questions about our human existence and purpose. This book's summary delves into the scientific and philosophical aspects of the theory while addressing lingering controversies and challenges to the notion of natural selection. As a reader, you will learn about how biological and cultural evolution impacts our understanding of the universe as well as our individual and collective identities.
The role of evolution in human understanding. Understanding evolution involves more than just scientific beliefs. In The Darwinian Revolution, historians review the challenges Charles Darwin faced in promoting his biological theory of natural selection. The debate over evolution is not just a religious issue. From philosophy to theology, many disciplines seek an answer to questions about human existence and purpose. Many philosophers argue that the human mind could only come from a greater power, like God. But Darwin's algorithmic process of creating species through biological characteristics raises the question: if this process has no guiding mind, then where does God fit in? While the theory of evolution does not explain the origin of species, it provides insight into the processes of change, adaptation, and nature's variations. Overall, evolution remains an essential tool for understanding the biological universe, which is why scientists universally accept its theory. The evolution of consciousness. Life's complexity did not arise from divine intervention, but rather through a series of simple steps over billions of years. The Darwinian theory of gradualism explains the evolution of living organisms and the diversity of life on Earth. Instead of a binary state of living or non-living, organisms pass through an extended gray area, as seen in viruses. Over time, molecular structures grow longer and more complex, leading to consciousness. These little biological programs combine on their own, eventually giving rise to consciousness. Therefore, the complexity of DNA cannot be used as an argument for divine creation. The evolution of organisms. Organisms evolve through adaptation over time. However, it's important not to attribute any adaptation to a specific goal or intention. Instead, examine the biological mechanism through reverse engineering and consider its qualities in relation to its function and physical context, including adaptations for gravity, light, and interactions with other creatures. For example, a tree's shape is due to its need to deal with gravity and compete for sunlight, not a deliberate effort to grab more sunlight. Changes occur randomly and blindly in organisms, and only those that survive are passed down to their descendants. Theories on human existence. Theories that propose alternative views on the origins and nature of human life are examined in this book excerpt. From Lamarck's theory of inherited traits to Hoyle's panspermia and Gould's punctuated equilibrium, the book considers how each idea challenges or complements Darwinism. The book excerpt explores the various theories that have been put forward to challenge Darwinism as the dominant theory on human existence. For instance, astronomer Fred Hoyle's panspermia theory suggests that life on Earth may have arrived via spores from other planets, and while this is possible, it does not fundamentally challenge Darwinism. Lamarck's idea of acquired traits also challenges Darwinism as it suggests that traits learned over the course of a life can be passed on genetically. However, this theory has been debunked as organisms can only pass down genetically inherited traits and not somatic traits. Contemporary scientist Stephen Jay Gould proposed punctuated equilibrium as an alternative to the gradualism of mainstream Darwinism, suggesting that species can diverge explosively in relatively short geological time periods. Another lingering controversy discussed is whether natural selection favors the gene or the organism. While no conflict mostly exists, certain cases can emerge where the gene and organism goals diverge. The book explores how each of these alternative theories complements or challenges Darwinism's explanation for human existence. The article also includes Teilhard de Chardin, who attempted to merge religion with evolution, resulting in the Catholic Church declaring his views heretical. The book offers a fascinating insight into how figures throughout history have attempted to explain the origins and nature of human life. Darwinism and human culture. The essence of Darwinism's conclusions mostly negates humanity's uniqueness as a species by showing that we share 98% of our genes with chimps. Nonetheless, humans stand out for our capacity for culture, creating the cultural transmission of information through language. In this way, humans learn from past experiences through the wisdom of others, having future projections to choose from related to those experiences. Richard Dawkins was able to integrate Darwinism and human culture with his concept of memes, culture's versions of genes that allow for the replication and survival of ideas as cultural units. Despite the changes that memes undergo as they pass from person to person, memetics demonstrates the role that human conceptual activity plays in fitting the evolutionary model. However, while social Darwinists used Victorian attitudes to argue that the strong should exploit the weak, evolutionary morality suggests that culture offers a means to understand and transcend Darwin's original biological promptings. Thus, it is possible to have a relationship between cultural and evolutionary thinking that enables testing of universal systems, generating fewer unnecessary claims with a better grasp of the vastness of Darwin's tree of life.
Dennett's examination of Darwinian theory in Darwin's Dangerous Idea reinforces the significance of evolution as a central concept in understanding the world around us. By connecting the scientific, philosophical, and cultural implications of the theory, we gain new perspectives on the nature of humanity, consciousness, and cultural transmission. While controversies and alternative theories exist, the book emphasizes the power of evolution in honing our critical thinking, moral outlook, and appreciation of the diverse and dynamic nature of life. In the end, Darwin's groundbreaking idea not only explains the workings of the biological world, but it also inspires awe and a deeper comprehension of life's interconnectedness and evolving complexities.